Hello all, welcome to FLOSSTUBE number 2 from me. My name is Michelle, and thank you first of all for all the new subscribers. It's been very cool to see everyone's interest in all the floss tubes. So today I'm sharing my MAYnia, cross-stitch mania plans. I've seen this floating around all the floss tubes, and I've seen a few people tweak it a little bit different, so I'm going to do a little bit different because I am an extreme cross-stitch newbie. I don't want to get overwhelmed with a bunch of new starts that I know I will never finish. So, tweaking it a little bit, my main objective for MAYnia plans is going to be to make extreme progress on my 12 Days of Santa cross-stitch. If you saw my last video, I told you kind of the story. That was the very first project I ever started, and this is all I've gotten done on it in 20 years, forever. Well, almost 20 years, like 17 years. And I started it for my mother. My mother has now passed away, but I mean, I still really like it. I still think it's adorable, and why not, make some progress and see if I really do want to finish it or not. And even if I don't want to do all 12 Santas, I figured I could. They're a little big for ornaments, but I do have a pretty big tree. It's almost 8 feet, so a big ornament like that might look okay. But even if I only get done on him what I get done in May, I can still do something with the Santas that I finish, right? So why not? I want to make some progress on this. This has looked like this for a long time, so what I want to do is each week I want to finish a Santa, and I want, including him, and he just needs a little bit left. So surely I can finish a Santa in a week. So to not overwhelm myself, if I finish 3 Santas by the end of May, then I get to start a big project. So, and then I'm going to, after May, I want to start my own cross-stitch rotation schedule. So, a lot of floss tubers kind of pick a day of the week and work on certain things. I kind of want to do that. So I'll add him to the rotation, but I want to kind of get a lot of progress done on him. So, for my first, so each week that I finish the Santa, I am allowing myself a new start on a project. But the projects are small because, again, I'm very new. I don't want to get overwhelmed with just a ton of big new projects. So the first reward project, we'll call it, is going to be this deer. They have it finished as like a wine bottle. I'm not going to do wine bottle holder thing. I'm not going to do that. But I'll probably just frame him and put him in between my bathroom mirrors because he's the right size. And I decorate that bathroom as a retro Christmas thing. I have like a retro colored Christmas camper that I put in there, that kind of thing. So I think he'll fit really well. So I want to do him. And my next one, okay, so I have done 2 orders. First time ever ordering cross-stitch stuff online to 1-2-3 Stitch. I resisted for as long as I could, but the more floss tube I watched, the bigger that shopping cart and wish list got. So I was like, okay, I'm going to order some stuff just for the MAYnia plans, just for my little small reward weeks, and some floss. Might maybe try out some, fancy floss that they have nowadays, which blows my mind. All I've ever known is DMC or Anchor. And, maybe try out some fancy fabric. Why not? So, $80 later, my first order was done. Second order was like $20. So, whoops. My husband watches my videos, and I'm sure we're gonna have a conversation about that. But that's okay. Now I'm invested, right? So, with that said, two of my projects for my reward weeks for MAYnia is coming in that 1, 2, 3 stitch order. But since most of us use 1, 2, 3 stitch or know of it, I should be able to just tell you and you'll know. So the first one is the More Chocolate Bunnies design by Hands On Design. And I saw one floss tuber take the words out and move the carrots up to underneath the bunnies. So that's what I'm gonna do. It looks super, super cute. And I'm not a real big, I don't like doing like the alphabet samplers that I see. That's not really my style. And really words on things is not really my style. So I don't mind like the word welcome, like I'm about to show you some stuff and that kind of standard thing. But as far as phrases, not my thing. So, but I loved what that one floss tuber did. So I'm gonna do that with the More Chocolate Bunnies from Hands On Design. And then another reward week, I'm gonna do this from the Just Cross Stitch magazine. It's actually on the cover. I didn't do this on purpose, but I'm just realizing all of the projects I'm picking are on the covers of the books or magazines. I mean, I did look through these. That's weird. Okay. Anyway, so I'm going to do this little farmhouse hoop set. And I'm going to start with the rabbit because they're just so cute. And I really only have plans to do the rabbit at this point. But if I want to keep going, I can keep going and do the other two. But again, this is not really my style either, but just something about that rabbit. The super, super dark brown with the medium brown and the big old carrot. He's just so cute. So that's another reward week. And then the other one is from Little Stitch Girl, and I got it. It's on the 1, 2, 3 stitch order. And it's the Firework Lane. Again, another project that is not my thing, but it's just so daggum pretty. And so I actually ordered the floss and stuff that goes with that project and the fabric. I think I ordered the whole thing exactly how it is because I love the colors of the houses. I love the white that they use. It's just so cute, and that is not my kind of thing, but it's so cute, and I'm so excited to get started on that. So those are my reward projects. Whenever my orders get in, I will do like a haul, unboxing kind of thing, and you can see my reaction. It'd be kind of fun, since I'm a newbie. It's the first time I've ever even touched or seen in real life any other floss besides DMC and Anchor and any other fabric besides Aida. And I mean, this is still Aida. It's just like oatmeal Aida. So I've ordered some linen. I've ordered some craziness that I'm very, very excited. And I thought it would be exciting for y'all to see my reaction to loveliness. So those are my plans. Get some progress, a lot of progress done on Mr. Santa here. And then each week that I finish the Santa, and I just want to finish 3 Santas. I'm not going to do 4 Santas. If I end up finishing 4 Santas, fine. If I don't, fine. But I just want to use May and MAYnia plans as a way to get it going, get my motivation going. So, but be able to contain it and not start everything, that I possibly want to ever start. So, that's what that is. Now, in the last week, I have, gathered up floss to, gather up some floss to finish my Santa. This is what I need to finish my current Santa. And then this is what I need to finish the ladies dancing. Is it 9 ladies dancing? 8 maids a milking? Yeah. 9 ladies dancing Santa. And so I've done all that this week and made a big list of floss that I needed that I was having trouble coming across it. And so I ended up calling my local knitting store that I remembered had floss and said, I need a lot of floss. What do you have? And so they said, well, we have Anchor. We don't have DMC. So she did a conversion. I gave her the list. And she did all the conversions and she picked out what she had for me. So now I get the joy of taking this big mound of of floss and converting it back over to DMC and then putting it with the projects. Hold on, I dropped one, of course. Putting it with the projects that I needed it for. So that'll be fun. You know, that's fun, you know. So, going to be doing that. And then last week, I organized my floss. Now, I don't have a ton of stuff. Like I've said, I'm very new. So this is all I have. I have this one thing of bobbin things, and then I have this fella that has non-bobbined things on it. And I do have this past week I did an inventory sheet for what's in here. And then I organized this by number. So, and that's already made it so much nicer. I didn't really have it in any kind of order before. And so, I mean, just having it in some kind of order just makes a huge difference. And I mean, it's not even full. You know, this is it. This is all I got. So, and what's funny is most of this I bought when I started the 12 Days of Santa, because it, you know, the entire project calls for a ton of floss. You know, so I took this and, you know, just bought what they had. So most of my stash floss is for this project. So kind of neat. What else? So that's the plans. That's what I've done the last week. Organized some things and got myself together for the upcoming May, which I'm very excited for. But, so if all goes well, at the end of May, I will have, you know, 3 or 4 starts. I'll have several at least 3 Santas done. Sorry, I'm trying to find and if at the end of May I have all of that accomplished that I wanted, I'm going to allow myself to start and add to the weekend rotation the Universal Monsters by Witchy Stitcher. So, and like I said before, I'm doing the black and white version. So here's a lot of the black and white and gray version, and then I'm using my hand-dyed Ada for that. So, very excited. That's the plan. Alright. So, because I couldn't wait, and I was just kind of planning for MAYnia and still stitching on my little Crypt Keeper, Tales from the Crypt Keeper by Witchy Stitcher, and trying to finish up a knitting project, I was really wanting to start a cross-stitch project, some kind of Halloween cross-stitch project, a small one, something small. So, I found this, and I started it, but I should be able to get this done, you know, in a few evenings. It's from the 2017 Halloween Just Cross Stitch magazine thing, and it is, well, is that it? Okay, the welcome banner. So cute, so cute. I've loved this since I first saw it. I just think it's adorable. And so I was like, okay, well, I can do that. And so when I was looking into the details of it, it's tiny. It is tiny. I mean, each little letter is like 2.5 inches, if that. It's like itty bitty. So I have a hutch in the dining room that I decorate for the seasons and stuff. And so I was like, okay, well, I'll make it, you know, it's a little banner. That's adorable. And I'll hang it on my hutch. And that'll be right, you know, proportions. And then, so I started it last night. But a few days ago, I knew I was going to be starting this soon. And so I wanted to make I wanted to dye some Ada fabric for it. So I found just this little scrap of Ada, and I dyed it. So it calls for black, and I like that because it calls for black Ada fabric, there's no black in any of the letters. So I like that. So I wanted to dye my own. So, and I wanted it to be just like this. This is exactly how I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be like a black, gray, super charcoal and all, you know, ghostly and worn out and stuff, looking so cute. So I started it last night, and this is my progress. I have, alright, so instead of doing the little individual letters as the banner like it has, I'm going to do it all together. So I'm going to do it like this, like they have it here. It's going to be all together. It's going to be one. And I'm hoping, because it's already so small, by the time I get it stitched and give some room, you know, on all the sides and frame it or whatever I'm going to finish it, however I'm going to finish it, it's going to be, you know, a decent size. So, very excited. It's so fun. It's so cute, so easy. Here's Mr. WS, and then here's the bone E. And just as a reference here. See, I'll move my hands. So, what I did, because I just wanted to get it started, and I didn't, for something like this, I don't care to use just whatever colors it looks like it is, or whatever colors I want to use. So that's what I did. I just picked out colors that I wanted to use. Like the snake, you can see, has 2 different shades of green, so I just picked out 2 different shades of green that I like together. And then this was supposed to be like an actual white, I think. Snow White. And I don't have that, but I thought this was a little more bone colored white. So, and then for like the witches part, the purple part of the witch, I'm going to try a really, one of those, where is my, I didn't bring it in here, but I bought one of these really cheap, you know, multi-packs of variegated thread. And I'm going to try the little witchy thing, you know, in the purple. So I'm going to try the little variegated. Can you see how that's variegated? So I'm going to try that with the witch boot. I mean, it's, you know, worst case scenario, I just pick it out and use something else, right? So anyway, new little start, super cute. I love it. And I'm very excited about my plans. I will get back on here. Of course, with everything else, shipping is taking forever. So that's cool. You know, I was expecting that. So they said that everything won't ship out till the 1st of May, which is this Friday. So whenever I get everything in, you know, whether it takes 2 weeks, whatever, I'll get on here and show y'all what I got. And it's pretty exciting. So, but if you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think. And I will see you. I'm making sure there's nothing else I wanted to discuss. Nope, there's nothing else. So, I'll see you next time. Bye.